Hey, sis. Good afternoon. This is Maya Lynn Harris, founder of Womb Women Owned Minority Businesses. And you are right in the middle of, well, I guess you can't say the middle, the end of my 31 live days of December when, the past 29 days I've been going live to motivate myself to use this platform more regularly because I really like it, and hopefully to motivate a couple of you. But even more importantly, it's not just the 31 live days of December. We're in the middle of 7 live days of Kwanzaa. It's Kwanzaa, it's Kwanzaa, it's Kwanzaa, it's Kwanzaa. And today is day 4 of Kwanzaa, which is UJAMAA. I'm about to say my day 3, which is Cooperative Economic. So if you know anything about womb, you got to know that this is it right here. Like this is the day. This is the main foundation of what we are doing in this organization, Cooperative Economic. So let me first share what that means with you. All right, what that means with you. But day 4 for UJAMAA is to build our own businesses, control the economics of our own community, and share in all its work and wealth. That is everything. That is everything about what this organization is all about. Really taking, and I talked about this yesterday, taking control of our finances, being a part of a community of entrepreneurs who are, just following their passion and leaving a legacy for their community. Cooperative economics means we're coming together, we're building together, and we are ascending together, we're elevating together, we're using each other as resources. We are referring business to each other. We are helping to keep Black dollars in Black communities. We are hiring within our communities. We are supporting our communities. We are supporting the nonprofits. We're supporting our kids. We're supporting our seniors. All of that is really what the spirit of day 4 of Kwanzaa UJAMAA is all about. That cooperative economics, really understanding the power of our dollar. I don't know if we fully grasp that. I don't know if we fully understand just how influential the Black dollar is. Like, everybody wants to sell to the Black community because they know that we'll buy it. Right? We have so much power in our dollar. And anytime that we decide to do something financially as a community, it's not something that can be ignored. And every year, especially this time of year, and then usually also during the summer, you hear a lot of us talking about buying Black and supporting Black businesses and things like that. And then it kind of dies down, and then something happens, it comes back, and then it dies down. But if you could understand how powerful our dollar is and what it means to be able to keep that dollar going in our community. I've had conversations with people. It's not feasible to only buy Black, Maya. It's not feasible to only support Black business owners. There's not enough of us in every single industry to be able to do that. Well, that's the point of what we're doing. That's the point of, where are we missing? Where are we not taking part in, right? What are the areas that we are not participating in? And then educating our community, educating our kids. Hey, you can get into this field. You can start a business in this field. And then also making sure that we are financially supporting each other. We are, creating opportunities for funding. And sometimes, it's not going to be through the bank, right? The bank doesn't always tell us yes. We having, all of us coming together and doing investment clubs, all of us coming together to be angel investors. There's just so many ways for us to use our dollar to strengthen our community. And so when we talk about the Black dollar circulating within our own communities, that's not just purchasing. That also means hiring in our own communities, right? And so when you become a business owner, you have the opportunity to have a direct impact on another person in your community, their income, right? Because that's another way of keeping money in the community. So it's not just spending, it's also about hiring. So the more Black businesses we have, the more opportunities we have to create employment opportunities for people within our community. There's just so many facets to it, and so it's very important as entrepreneurs that we recognize the power of coming together and cooperating with each other, building collaborations, building partnerships. There's just so much power in what we can potentially do once we recognize the value of cooperative economics, the value of creating collaborations. I talked about this last week. I had a couple of our members who are both photographers have come together and collaborated on a business. And doesn't necessarily mean, well, actually they've partnered on a business. It doesn't mean that it has to be a permanent, when you're collaborating, it has to be permanent partnerships and things like that, where you have to start a business with someone. Look at your parallel industries. So if you're a makeup artist, right, who is in fashion design that you can collaborate with? Who is someone who owns a modeling agency? Who is someone that is an influencer? Whatever. There's so many different ways to collaborate that for our money to work together, and it will go a lot farther if we're able to really use the whole concept of cooperative economics. So I love this. I love this day. I get a chance to talk about all of the things that we're doing as an organization and we'll be doing. I told y'all January 2nd, we got a lot of stuff coming up for you. But this particular day, now tomorrow we'll talk about Nia tomorrow. We'll have Kumba on Friday and Imani and all of those are important. But man, day 4 for what we are building, this is really the foundation of what we're creating here. We want to change the statistic of Black women entrepreneurs and brown women entrepreneurs, making 10 times less than white women entrepreneurs in their business. And all of that ties into us coming together and building together and not being afraid to share what you're doing, not being afraid to work with other folks, because, we have this oftentimes have that, crabs in a barrel mentality. Well, if I'm not winning, you're not winning. Or you have the other kind of crab, the hermit crab mentality, where I'm gonna hide everything. I can't, I have to keep it all to myself, or, someone's gonna take my stuff. Look, man, that's not really how business works. I want you to look around at the different types of partnerships and collaborations in companies and how far it takes both, or even more than 2 companies, and look at traditional businesses. Look at who they're partnering with, who they are, their suppliers are, who are they working with, and so it is going to be wildly important as a community for us going forward into this, this new age we're moving into, that we pay attention to who we can connect with and build with and understand how much further we're able to go through collaboration. So I am excited about this concept of cooperative economics, and I'm hoping That as we talk about this more, we as a community, we become more comfortable with it, and we celebrate it. We encourage it. There's so many great folks out there who are having the same conversation in different platforms and in different ways. And so it's just a matter of us as a community saying, okay, let's figure out it. Let me pause. That doesn't mean we're a monolith. Doesn't mean we all agree with everything that everybody is doing. That's not it. We know that. But that doesn't mean that we can't come together and build things together. We don't have to agree on everything. Just got to agree on the right things. So we are here, women-owned minority businesses, and we are building these collaborations. We are building these partnerships, and I'm telling you, you're gonna look ahead in a couple of years and be like, wait a second, how are all of these Black women now hitting that 6-figure mark or hitting that 7-figure mark? It will be because, and the ones that get it will be the ones that hit it. I didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it'll be because they have mastered the collaboration. They have mastered partnerships and sponsorships and all those wonderful things, and realize that's what's going to take them to the next level. So y'all better get on board. All right. Get on board. Right now we have, if you are not a member of our free Facebook group, the Women Network, make sure you go ahead and jump in there with us. We have a challenge that's starting on Sunday, helping us to prepare and be in a good place at the beginning of 2022, right? Look, 2021, 2020 and 2021 are definitely years that we were not expecting, and we have learned a lot of good lessons, and we want to make sure that 2022 that we are preparing ourselves properly so that we don't get slammed like we did in the past couple of years. Right? We know what we're dealing with now. It was new before. It's not new now. So we know what we're dealing with now, and we want to make sure that our entrepreneurs are ready to go and win in 2022. So make sure that you join our Facebook group, the Women Network. Go ahead and sign up for our challenge, which kicks off on Sunday. And we'll be looking forward to just helping you grow in 2022. So, of course, remember, there's nothing more powerful than the Council of Women. So go ahead and grab your girlfriends. Go ahead and get this thing started. We will be ascending in 2022 together. Y'all be blessed. I'll see you tomorrow for day 30. Bye.